This is how to play Jailbreak by AC/DC, and this was one of the top requests that were submitted to my website. You can of course leave requests down in the comments below, and if there's anything that you struggle with here, my electric guitar starter course should be your first point of call. There's a link to that up here, along with where the tab and chord sheet is for this song. Let's give it a go, let's get in for a close-up. Jailbreak by AC/DC. So to be able to play this song, you want to be familiar with the one finger E power chord, which is just played with the first finger over strings 4 and 5 at the 2nd fret, and we play the thicker 3 strings together, just those 3. And this whole song is fantastic for anyone with kind of fat, chubby fingers, basically. If you think you haven't got the dexterity to be able to play guitar, well, you have, because you don't need it for this one. The real control is all with the right hand, it's all with the picking. So to play the opening riff, we need the E power chord. We're going to play a D chord, but we don't need your middle finger, so it's just with finger 1 and finger 3. And you can even do it just with the first finger like this, if you don't want to put another finger down at 3rd fret. So you could play 2 strings, or 3 strings, all those 3. And then to an A, and then back to E. So we have the E, D, and the A. In a very similar fashion to Back in Black, which I uploaded to my channel not long ago. And we're going to play it in this fashion. So to play it correctly, we really want to start with the first finger open with an up strum, and then hammer on that first finger. Doesn't really matter if you do it with a down or up strum, but I'm going to really recommend we hit 2 up strums here to stay strict. You'll see why in a second. Up, hammer on your first finger where I've just showed you, and then another up strum. And then we hit the D chord, and then the A chord. So that's what happens. We'll cover the exact timing and rhythm of it in a second, but the mechanics of it, what is happening when up strum, thickest 3 strings, hammer on the first finger, up, mute, D, A. So the rhythm of this, just have a look at it again. 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 2 and 3, 4. And in classic Malcolm Young fashion, we're going to add these little hits all the time. This right hand is just going to be bouncing in and around string 5. So you can see, you could stick to doing it all with 8s, everything on a down strum, but I think hitting this one, that first one with an up and the 2nd strum, just gives you that Malcolm Young tone, I guess. And then we have the other riff, which when Angus joins in, more for the chorus, but it's so similar. Because any time you hear this happening, you can add that also. Hitting the open thickest E string, slide into 4, open again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then slide to 5, and then to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. To the same timing as the rhythm that we've just learned. Tricky to get from one string to the other, so if you've not done any kind of blues riffs, I recommend you check out level 7 of my beginner's course, some blues riffs before you get into this single string stuff. And the single string stuff, like other riffs like Whole Lot of Love, you'll find all of those on my website at level 3 of the improver level. There's a lot more single string stuff to give you some more riffs to get used to this idea. But we're going to move on now to the chorus, which is... Okay, so that was an A power chord. Let it ring out for a bar. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Same thing again. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. And then it's a B power chord, which I'd recommend that we play first finger at 5th string, 2nd fret. Little finger 4th string, 4th fret. And then we hit the first finger E power chord, which is shown at level 3 of my beginner's course. I think it's level 3, lesson 5 of the beginner course. And we hit the E chord 3 times. So B, 2, 4, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and then D, and then we're back into the riff. And then before that section, so we'd have the riff, repeating away, and then the bridge, A, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and B, B, D, 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 and chorus section. You could just play the E power chord like that, but we were really going for the E power chord like this, where we're muting string 3 with the bottom of the first finger and all the other strings ring out. So this would sound like... As I say, if this is the sort of stuff that you want to be learning, my electric guitar starter course is the best place to begin, and that is here. More electric guitar riffs and specifically AC/DC stuff here, and I hope you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon in another one of my videos.